hours late getting ready. So, dirty mask. Yuck. Smoking all day. Yuck. Chaos care. When your medicine has bad side effects, no matter how well you eat. Love my goat cheese. This is when nobody wants to be associated with me because I don't mind admitting shit is shitty. Card of the day. Tower. I think the question was, did I hurt him? Or some shit. So yeah, super yucky. Super yesterday shit right now, right? Like graveyard status. And I'm probably 3 hours late getting home from graveyard work. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be here at 5:55 on the dot. And it's like 8:15, dude. It's 8:14. So, we're super raw in this bitch, right? We're not supposed to be that raw. Not supposed to be that raw. But this is chaos care. Combat. Getting ready for combat. Chaos care. You know what that means? Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Isaiah, Vatican, the archangels. I'm missing my eagle feather today. World tribe shit. Ancient, long before us all. And since we're talking about music, Mike heals, the rat heals, the gift of gab heals. It's all I see. It's bad I kill. I was wondering what was needed here. I hate showing my face because it looks like shit, so I'm showing my nice retro shoes. So I'm going to keep playing the YouTube music that I'm playing in the background. Say hi to that bitch. You know we subscribe and we are Athletic Wellcare.
I believe in the power of love.
You know I believe in the power of love. It's one of my favorite songs. I'm on a I rescue my goddamn self right now trip. So we got our remedies. We're gonna get it back together. And we're gonna start at the beginning. Getting ready. Nobody gets ready the same. However you get ready is however you get ready. I keep my drains closed. I open my drains when I'm ready to use my stuff. You know? That's just me. Everyone in these days, I'll have a really good, really good and wonderful editing and all this other good stuff, and I will have, affordability, and that's why we're here on Patreon and YouTube and all that good stuff, because that's what we're doing. But I'm gonna post a picture of my awful teeth, and you're gonna understand. My shit goes deep. Nobody likes sharing their secrets and things like that. but we're all trying to get better. We're all trying to get well, and we're all dealing with something extreme, and we're all dealing with something very superficial. And so we're going to start with the superficial remedies that can be more powerful than we can ever imagine. I'm using a Brooklyn Herborium the clear complexion. Clear complexion clay. So, and that one is all kinds of good things that I'm going to mix in with my toothpaste, because my teeth need a shit ton of help, and it's just pretty much no good. And I have and I'm just grossing myself out because I just came in and I didn't wash my hands, and I can't even stand myself, and I'm going to rinse off my products as we go, because we got to a new place and I didn't get a chance to do that. And so I'm going to take my microbial soap, and I use the generic if I can't afford the hospital blue brand, whatever, in the blue bottle. It's just, we do what we can. Combat Chaos Care, cleaning the nails. I don't have time for a shower because I have to do this video, and I just got home, right? And I've been in the community, under the war zone of being attacked from my environment with the filth, because we're not allowed to be animals, so we can't live in nature, and if we were in nature, we wouldn't be filthy. But we're not in nature, so we have this thing called filth. So as we animals have created our own filth, we have got to have the remedy to protect ourselves from when we get wounds, whether they come from inside or outside. This is a healthy scar, and healthy scab if it has an outer accumulation of scabbing. If it has any inner accumulation of scabbing, then that's very bad, very bad, very bad. Impetigo type shit. It's just really necessary. So I'm done with that, so I'm going to close the drain. I'm done. It will accumulate water. So what? Drying my hands. Okay. After as though I still need to wash my hands. I mean, we are filthy beasties. Currently, I'm out of gloves, it seems. Or I didn't bring my gloves. So that's an annoying thing, right? I don't have my gloves. Normally I would like to have my gloves. So then I'm going to take my neem. I love all my neem products, all my neem toothpaste there, neem naturals, blah da 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 da. I'm taking my Radius toothbrush because, well, I like to scrub my gums. And look at them trying to talk about my topic. It's alright. No competition is denied. She herself, this gal I'm listening to, has her own skincare product I can't wait to get into. I like coloring myself. So, I have a before picture somewhere. That you can rescue me. So we study music, and it saves our life. In studying music and we save our lives, we realize there's other things like wellness that also use music. Right now, this is my spirit being uplifted. Sometimes recognizing the dark can be uplifting. Why are we afraid to spit? Spit every fucking thing out, man. That's how you keep your body well. That's an animal instinct. Spit that shit out. Why do you think you accumulate it? Get out. Everything, every part of ourselves, every part of our being is meant to excrete. Come on now. Blow it your nose. Kick it. Get rid of it. Recognize the animal. I know we call it athlete, but recognize the animal. That's why it's athletic wellness. So if I called it animal wellness, you'd think I was talking about your pet. Cracking me up, talking about, oh, my animal is such a human. So acting like such a human. How about, LOL, we're fucking animals. Hello. We all behave in some similar ways because we all exist on this planet. Anything teaches us how. I like to do that regularly, and I really like to I don't like to put my fingers on the toothbrush, okay? Like there's things. And I have it brushing my teeth, and I'll post that one as well. But brushing my teeth, is a big deal. A lot of my wellness comes from taking charge of what has happened in the restroom and reclaiming my place in my care, in the sense that in the battle zone of life, there will come times where you are on your own, and to give a shit about yourself is going to be your job. So when you decide to include things for your bath, you get it any way you can, right? So one of my remedies is to add the clay, add the charcoal, add the volcanic ash to and the moss to my teeth regimen. Take away the mint. Exchange the memory. Use the neem. Use the cinnamon. Use the bark. Use the fennel and things like that for my care, right? So, and that's it. You take it back. So every once in a while I'll use salt. Himalayan or sea salt on my teeth. To get them really white. This isn't anything to get my whites, keep them healthy. I'll show you the power of salt. None of these products will ever be sanctioned by the companies to do things the way that I do them. This is athletic well care, catering to the knowledge that I've learned and things like that. So, have to clean. You know, this is all my products all over me. They've been traveling. You want to have your stuff clean. So I'm getting off the debris, because then when I swipe them clean with my sanitation swipes, they will not have all the debris to get in the way. So there's always a pre-clean before you clean. You can't just clean something. There's layers of removal. That's why we spend so much time in the bathroom. That's why your grandmothers would say Thursdays was shower day. If you're only allowed and you only can afford to do things once the right way, then you only do them once the right way as many times as you can afford to. Once a month, once a season, once... Nobody wants to realize what your capacity to do what is right and what is care. You know, I mean, I could take a cheap shower. I'm not supposed to get deep right away. That's the problem. That's what nobody wants to talk about. Getting too deep right away, you know? So don't get too deep right away. We just take off one layer at a time. Dust, debris. Your rag. People like to have way too many commercials. Forcing me to... That's why I'm not even going to try and be on the phone, because then I got to walk away. I can listen to the same thing over and over if I love it. You know, and I don't care how it's done as far as music's concerned, or as far as skincare is concerned. All the seaweed nutrients and stuff like that that they get out of their product in so many different ways is amazing to me. Put it, you know, condense it into a paste, yay. Extract it into a serum, oh, wonderful. Make it effective for the whole body and economical. Combine it with the proper sugars, creating the aha effects without the aha damage that it's not that the aha damages or anything like that. It's not. And I love a lot of ahas, especially like Jim Cullen. Ooh, good stuff, Maynard. Wonderful. And they used to have this Steely gel that I loved. Any product that you can use, sage. Ooh, good stuff. So I do not. I'm without any adversary against anything. I just also enjoy the power of the enzymes and consider that a route. Yeah, good stuff. Very powerful. And with the polish and things like that, I mean, I'm sure that the derivatives that create the aha starting here. No, just teasing. I'm not supposed to talk about bad things, comparative. And I don't mean to. I mean, I would use particular, like I said, Kim Collins is one of my most mixed faves. And so soon I will come back to this and swipe it before I use it with my sanitary wipes, alcohol. Gotta use the alcohol. Keep your skincare clean. One thing I dislike is waste. And yeah. And then before and after every service you're supposed to do this, but, you know, when you're working on yourself and you're doing things, you know, in between, it's, we force ourselves into neglect of the most basic things that keep it all together. So keeping it clean, ensuring that it's sanitized, ensures that you'll stay safe. And SOS, rescue me. See, no practice, so I just like the one part where she goes, ooh, ah, and then I like to throw in all my little ad-libs. Girl, stop. I believe. Been waiting for this release to come out online for a very long time. It's one of my favorite. I think I've probably mentioned it 1,000 times somewhere along the way, but never. I'm not a very public person, so when I say mentioned it, I mean to the omens. I'll put it out to the omens to put the favorite song out. This particular time and era of music for her, this artist, I feel led, gave you that and her little Vogue track, created the, set the tone for the gateway into her little experimental music that she's into now. She's always trying to find something new. Everybody always wants the old. Hey, I don't mind the old. Look at, I've been working with this product for like fucking 20 years, 30 years, man. I love this shit. You know, tried and true is something to say for that, you know, when you're practiced and skilled at your knowledge. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's boring stuff, cleaning your products, you know what I mean? And me, not even feeling clean halfway at all because of the simple fact that, hello, I don't have my gloves on, man. I mean, we start with A, B, C, not C, Z, D, F, you know, start mixing stuff up. That's why tried and true in whatever we do is necessary practice. Practice your own care, and you will understand when somebody else cares for you. As they say, No, and I'm talking about medicine, right? I'm talking because that's where I'm at. I'm into wellness. I'm into when I say medicine, I mean sacred care. I mean, your whole culture is all about taking care of you. That kind of thing. Things are becoming so rare. You're not gonna find this shit anymore. So it's like, get it now while it's there. It's gonna be harder to get to. Nobody wants to tell you about the difficulty that lies ahead when it comes to transition. And we want to be prepared for our combat of life. And trust me, it's gonna be all appearances. You need to appear to know better. You need to appear to have knowledge when you're learning, when you're still learning. It's more than fake it till you make it. It's keeping your word and your promise that you're learning. It's not fake it till you make it. It's being where you're at and letting people know I have abilities and I can hone in on them and perfect them in your presence or besides your presence. That's reality. Because in the battle for chaos, care, we always got to go. Now I'm supposed to start my cleansing and wash myself. But I still keep freaking out about being in a new place and items not being clean, so I gotta spray my alcohol and wash the things I'm going to use. This is you always check your dates, right? They say always check your dates. So this is my cleanser. I'm gonna do my cleanser. And we'll just clean as we go. SMA. Like a droplet, it's supposed to have a droplet, so I'm just about to drop. If I wanted to show you, I would say up in the neck, around the ears if you're in the shower or getting into the shower, which I will be. You might not want to do that first. But again, if I had gloves on, what I would do is I would do my ears, oil my ears, right? And then I would get gloves, change my gloves. Okay? And it's not because I think I'm gross or that I think I do. I think all human beings are gross. We're animals and live inside. That's gross. Going to use my alcohol on my hands at this time because I knew which fingers I used. And I kept it to just those fingers. Knowledge is power. Use your science. Stop allowing people to incite fear and ill combat. Ill combat. The art of combat is to be respected. Ill combat is a misuse of war. We are animals. We are here to protect ourselves. And as we protect ourselves, it's our job to understand how to defend. At this time, I'm going to be doing things probably not in like. I like so your wild oats, the powder, the oat powder, the most lightest. I'll use this for my deodorant. I will put this under my armpits and go. I like salt, but I like the freshness that this brings. I'm telling you, none of them are going to sanction anything that I talk about, but that's okay. That is not my fault. This is how I use it. This is how it's not going to hurt me underneath my armpits, is it? Right? Is it going to hurt me? No, why not? It's all in the holistic. And so, let's talk about holistic, Holistic. With the H, like holy basil. Okay, talking about the sacredness of their product, of their intent. Okay? How important is that? Right? So just, again, going to the center into, I want to sort of cut my hands because the powder, I'm not afraid of swiping in. Towards the nose. We learn in doing makeup that brushing into the lips is how we apply. Okay? And if one cell grows one way, the other cells all grow the same way. You don't just, there's a repetitiveness that occurs in every single cell on this planet, and one of them happens to be direction. I'm going to want to close this back up. There's the way they have it. And I just want to close that part. And if I can get the sticker to stick back on. It's pretty cool. The sticker almost sticks back on, but it's powder, so I'm going to wind up emptying that into something so that I can close it up and take a spatula and use it. That would be the desired. They give it to you in this form. Pour it on your hands. Perfect. I got this from their intro, a couple of their intro packages, and I tell you, it's perfect for the battle zone. If I had my steamer with me, I'd be steaming, just in the air and pressing my face against the steamer when I needed it, getting things ready. At this time, I'm doing my wash, and so I need a little bit of water. I've let things sit, and I've done a little bit of a scrub, right? I actually ought to have done the microbial beforehand. And as I do this, I wouldn't be afraid to put a drop of the microbial in there. One of my problem areas, debris accumulation in my hair because I don't thread. I'm learning to thread. My first 5,000 clients are complimentary. Shoosh, in the old country, well, I'm gonna call it the old country because it's the old country where threading was learned. I don't know nothing about that country. I just know the culture, what it came from. Like, I know Sanskrit, you know, is the ancient language in that area, so I know those things. And so you, in my culture, you honor those things, so that's all I care. It's the basics, right? Give me just the basics. So, clockwise, around the eyes. Ooh. What we doing? We need her hair. We need to get her hair out the way. Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Rude, da la la la. So, our hairpiece has been misplaced. That is not. Lord. Ew. Alright, well, really don't want to touch my hair. I don't understand where my hair thing went. This is where, if I had a team, we'd say, cut! So that's why we're at the Patreon site era. Because MIA told me, go take care of your business over there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I dropped my hair tie, I dropped my headband somewhere and I can't get my hair out of my face, and this is the dilemma that we are having currently. I've put some water on my face. See, the thing is I can't touch anything. I don't want to touch anything, so there's things I just, you know, have to refrain from doing. Because I'm working on my skin. I'm working on my face. So we'll only touch the things that are clean, sanitized. Okay? Like, you know I had to touch my hair. So we're washing our hands all over again. That's okay. I'm going to wash my hands anyways because I was going to add a drop of the microbial soap. So let's get my hands clean once again after I went ahead and did my, put my hair up. It's like, so now that I know I'm going to rinse my face, I'm going to let that water run. Okay? And the reason why I'm going to let that water run is because I want clean water. Right? That's what I want. I want clean water. Now, at the end, I want to do some exhalation and some counterclockwise around my mouth. So that counterclockwise is going to do a slight exfoliation so the skin naturally releases cells on the exhalation.
And that's when I rinse. Because that's what I'm rinsing off, is that as I exhale, I rinse off. And I realize the molecules get battery dying. I got it plugged in, but they don't mind. They don't care. This phone is horrible. So we got to there. We got to the skin cleansing, and we might let us charge for a bit.